Hello everyone, today we're going to be learning how to fight against Eddy. I got requests in the comments, so I'm making this video. Eddy is not that powerful in this game. He used to be really overpowered in Attack 2, but he is still quite of a nuisance if you don't know how to approach his matchup. So, alright. I use Claudio, but don't worry, as I said, the tips I will be giving, of course, apply to pretty much each character. I guess except Eddy. That's whatever. Okay. So first we'll be discussing strings that you can duck and you should be ducking, or launching him or punishing him, or whatever. First string is back 2 for mid-high. This is a 14 frame punisher. Okay. Second string would be down forward 1-1. This is kind of hard to duck on reaction, but if he's spamming it, you can squeeze in a as I said, it's kind of hard to launch on reaction, so go with your 13 frame punisher, or you know, yeah, go with the 13 frame or whatever. Okay. Second would be 4-4-1 plus 2 3. This is kind of a round ending string, I guess Eddy's use, which is risky because it's launch punishable. You can also like low parry, but you cannot step this, so be careful about that. You can't step the first step either. Yeah, that was the third string. Let me see if I can recollect something else. Oh yeah, while standing 1-4. This is something they use if you try to step while standing 1-3, which is a launcher Eddy has that they throw out. As you can see, I can't step, but I can duck. Okay. Okay. So those were the strings you will be ducking versus against Eddy. I hope that kind of gives you, like, if those strings were annoying you in the matchup, like you couldn't punish them because all of them were mostly safe or hitting you out of nowhere, or you got clamped by the second hit on those. So yeah, that's it. About the down forward 1-1 string, even if he does just down forward 1, he's very minus, so he can't do another down forward 1 after it unless you'll get an easy counter hit or magic forward or something. So okay, let's move to the obvious bullshit that we all have trouble with Eddy against. Okay. So how do you punish moves that go in this stance? Before discussing this, I'm gonna tell you what his weak side is. So the guys see in Eddy's normal stance, his weak side is left, except that this will track. But yeah, this is high, so okay. This is the only thing Eddy has from standing that will track a lot, because his upward 4, his neutral 4, all are side walkable left easily, and even sidewalk right will work because he is pretty linear, like forward 3, all these tools. So let's just jump to his stances, which are the things that actually give us trouble, right? So before we do that, guys, I need you to know that every character in this game, except for I think 2 or 3, has some tools to pick up grounded opponents. I think, for example, our Claudio has back 3, Kazuya has back 2-4, Jin has back 2-1, Kazumi's down forward 1, Nina down forward 1. You get the point. Moves that low hit and can give you a float launch. You'll be using those against Eddy's stances and everything. So, an example of this would be, let's say, Eddy does while standing 1. Now, I think, is very launch punishable, right? According to frame data. Let's see, if I do a down forward 1-2, this is Claudio's 15 frame launcher. Oh, what do I do? Okay, Eddy stood up there. But you get the point, right? Oh, what happened to my mid launcher? So, as you can see, Claudio's back 3, it's very grounded. See that? See that? So just find a tool that hits him first in these stances. By the way, this tool will mostly work, I think, like pretty much every stance. Okay, so now that that's clear, first of all, if you're watching this video as you train, so please find out that move first, because that will be crucial to the... Okay, so before we discuss the relaxed stance, we need to discuss this handstand stance. There are a few moves he can continue this with, which one is of course 444, which is a launcher. Another is, I think, 443. Sorry, 443 to up back, and another is 122 forward. Right? You get the point. Like, if he transitions into stance, I'm going to tell you what moves, or like what should be your basic general idea to approach this matchup here. So let's just use the 1-2 classic, okay? So let's see all his options from here. This is the option he has, which is the most obvious. See, like, if you get hit, you obviously have to guess the mix-up, right? But if you block, you might like, okay, now is my turn. Like, now I can back 3. See that? That's gonna happen, and you will just question her. Will say, don't ask me for shit. So that. First of all, this power crest does not track. So let's sidewalk left, as we said. Do you see that? Let's sidewalk right. So there's your counter. You can also challenge him with a single jab, but yeah, it can crush sometimes. You can also do this if you have like a backswing. See that? And you can get an easy launch. Let me show you live. See that? Claudia has tools like that, but not everyone. Okay. You get the point. So you'll be sidewalking that left. But if he does nothing, like he just does 1, 2, and 2, whatever. So like he stays in this. Sorry. He does like this, like, and if you blocked it, you can just do your, you know, pick up 2, like this. Okay. Okay. So, but of course, no, Eddy is a moron, and he is gonna go for something. So let's see all those options. Sorry. This is his grab. You can duck this. You can also step this, I think. Yeah, you can sidewalk this. This is all on a hit-on scenarios, by the way. So yeah, but yeah, you can kind of react to this. Yeah, sidewalk left here too. Let me show you. Hold on. You can also jump if you want to, like YOLO. Okay, so now you must guys be like, oh, I can just sidewalk him left. And well, you're kind of right, except for that move. Let's press that move. This got a huge buff in season 2. Like it's really massively plus on hit. Okay. By the way, this running 2 can take care of that if you can do that. Alright. So let's see this move. I sidewalk. Yes, it will hit me. If I jump, it'll hit me. If I duck, it'll hit me. So what do? What you do is you do a micro sidestep. Don't worry, this will still take care of most options. But yeah, you just can't sidewalk constantly. But yeah, That's most Eddies will not do this because, as you can see, this is pretty bad on whiff and everything, and it's kind of seeable. Like, you can actually fuzzy guard the grab in this. Look at this. Let me show you. Yeah, on hit, as you can see, even on hit, he can't do anything. And as I said, if he does the power crush, you know what to do. Just sidewalk left hand. Yeah. On block, just get an easy launch. As I said, most Eddies will not use this because this is a screw for 444's launcher. The options Eddy use, I have just already told you. Oh yeah, the power crush here, I believe it's -12. Yes, I think it is -12 or something. But let me check just in case. Why did I do that? Oh, come on. Alright. Just in case you block this. As you can see, it's not punishable. As we see. Now let's discover that's from handstand. On block, you can obviously block left. Just always. Yeah, not a good option overall. Yeah, very easy. So that's why I was saying the handstand is not the best stance he exactly has, other than the grab he has, because it's kind of hard to react to. But yeah, that's all he has. So you just try to sidestep left and do like a little fuzzy duck to stand up, because if you guessed right, you're getting a free float launch and he can do nothing about that. Okay, so let's see. There are some moves Eddy has that like are unpunishable but might look punishable. Such examples would be his, of course, power crush. This is a safe power crush. Can you believe that? That's really cheap. See, it even forces crouch. So I guess you can go for a low if you want to, but he can still low parry. So, and let me show you why this might be a bad idea, because so let's say you did a Wildstein launcher by mistake. See that? And he's at +6 to something after that. But what you can do is please excuse my impersonation of Claudio. Okay, but yeah, that move, Eddy's down 2 alone. As you can see, safe. But yeah, he is minus after on block pretty much. The extension he has is down to 3, which, as I said, is punishable. Just do back 3. You won't get a launch on this, but yeah. You can also do lows that are like 16, 15 frames, I think. But yeah. Don't step midway. If you just do down 2, yeah, you know what to do. But yeah, from far this will not track. As you can see, mostly sidewalk left is working, and the options that he has to track you are just bad. Like Eddy, let's see Eddy's keep out tools, right? Eddy's keep out tools are standing 4, upward 4, right? And side, we're going to discuss while standing, sorry, side step 3+4 too, but let's discuss these for now. Look, let me show you. So, see that? So yeah, upward 4 is the only thing you can do. Yeah, it's very easily backdashable. You can just punish that. So yeah, from standing he only has up forward 4, which is, as I demonstrated, is weak to sidewalk right. So okay, let's discuss this too. This is a launch punishable move, guys, as you can see. But some Eddies can, you know, like, just in case if they whiff it, they're like, oh, I'm just gonna do while standing 1-3. Sorry. Yeah, some Eddies, you've probably seen John Ning do this too, because it can catch you off sometimes. Yeah. So kindly be patient, but if you block this move, even if he goes to while standing 1-3, you're just gonna get more damage. So yeah, that's the move you're gonna be punishing. If your character, of course, does not have a good whiff punisher like Claudio's, just wait it out and just float him again. It does not matter. But if you just decide 3+4, just dash in and go for a punish. I mean, either a punish or like a pressure move, in case your character cannot punish it. Most characters, 4. Yeah, I was gonna say, characters forward 3 and stuff like that will punish this very consistently. Okay. Okay. So let's discuss his. I guess before we go into the "I'm one of your French girls" stance, we will discuss this thing. A lot of Eddy players love to do this. What they do is, like, they dash in your face and they do this, or they just do this, like, to keep out. To take care of that, just dash in and do like a buffer low parry, and you should be fine. This is, by the way, this is very plus on hit, so I would suggest not to challenge there. Yeah. Here are some frame traps you don't want to challenge Eddy against. Of course, sidestep forward to down forward 2. Let me show you why. If I do anything, as you can see, if I do down jab even, it's not gonna work. So yeah, do not challenge that on hit. You can still block the second hit even after being hit. Only on counter hit is it natural. And there we go. As you can see, even if he doesn't do the down forward 2, you can punish with a 12 frame punisher, or 12 frame, 11 frame while standing move. Okay, so let's discuss his. Sorry. By the way, all these lows, I'm not sure what that move is. But yeah, all these lows, like, you know, pestering lows, like, all of these are like very punishable. So yeah, before we go into relax, let's discuss all his launch punishable moves that you should be launching, and if you're not, well, learn. Okay. So down forward 3+4, one of the best whiff punishers in the game. Minus 22 on block, or minus 21, I think. So you can even get Rage Art as a punish because of their 20 frame startup. But you can just do this, or he can actually die, I think. Oh, he can't. Yeah. Yeah, your character will have pretty much a consistent punish. Okay. This launcher is weak to sidestep right, I believe. Yes, sidestep right. But yeah, no Eddy's just gonna throw this out, as I'm telling you. Okay. Another would be down back 2-3. This is a counter hit launcher to low, much like Nina's down 2-3 and Anna's. You get the point. This is very minus 2. As you can see, it's about minus 17. So go for a launch. So hold on. Yeah. Just find your character's ranged punishers. Mishimas can just dash in Electric Wind God's Fist too. But yeah, adjust with your character. You get the point, guys. Lab these situations that I'm showing here and just see what you can do. Okay. As I said, sidestep 3+4 is also launch punishable if you have a punisher that reaches. Okay. This is something that Kazuya and 13 while standing framers that that have a 13 frame while standing launcher can launch. Down 4-2. Down 4-3. Sorry. Down 4 on its own, guys. See, like you can go for these are both -13, but you can't if you block. Yeah, as you can see. So these I don't think. Yeah, it's not steppable midway, but the low on its own. Let me show you. Hold on. As to sidewalk left. So yeah, I think that's also weak to sidestep right too, because it's kind of a shitty low. So let's discuss his stand. By the way, that low is also -13. Okay. So let's discuss his lows. I mean, their stands. Sorry guys, I'm kind of tired. So see, here's where kind of the step game changes against Eddy, and the reason for that is because, of course, if he's just dashing in and doing this like this, you can just do a neutral low or anything like this. Yeah, but if he has frame advantage from certain moves, like there are relaxed moves, in this game. So if he does this like this, for his slide, for example. Sorry, Jesus. Like once he's done that, he's very plus. You can't really do much about that. So like you kind of get forced in a mix-up, right? Like just look at how Claudia recovers. But I'm going to show you how to take care of that too. So let's see. This is the low option. Okay. So these are the launchers he has from his options. So this is the low option, as you can say. Did you guys get it? If you do a sidewalk left, this is again a guess game, by the way, guys. Sorry, because there's not like a. Yes, the slide on his own is very linear. You can step it any side. I'll show you. Yeah, yeah, even like a. Yeah, if another float launch. But let's say you got hit by the slide, and here are the two options. So let's say he does this. Come on, Eddy. Okay, so he's doing the low launch. Let's see. And you're like, okay, I don't want to guess the 50-50 and everything. What you can do is sidewalk left. Let me show you how. You see that? Yeah. So let's see this option now. Okay, so let's see if we can sidewalk here now. Do you see? Here you will be sidewalking left. Do you guys get the point? Here you have to guess this mix-up, but what you can do instead, like ignoring the entire mix-up, if you have a 14 frame mid that counter hit launches or crushes lows or anything, you can just do that. But whether that's just a counter hit launcher, the slide on its own. So if you see him dashing on you, let's do this. As you can see, even if he's like super near you, you can get it easily launched. And this is kind of a seeable though. But yeah, to float him. Yeah, I missed the running through there. Sorry guys. Sorry all the Claudio boys in the chat. Okay. So yeah, you get the point. So let's see all the moves he can go into relax from, okay? versus 443 into... the hell was that? Sorry, 443 into that. By the way, 443 on its own, but yeah, he can just go into this. So versus this, yeah, this will not give him an O key. Now this full crash down forward 4. Okay, and he can of course just down 3 plus 4 and up 4-3 to down. Up 4-3 to down, down, back. I think that's the full command. So yeah. So as we discussed of the launchers, alright. As I said, in relax you have to kind of guess if he has frame advantage. If he doesn't, just go for your pickup. Just go for your pickup. But if he has frame advantage, you have to guess here. I would still suggest do side step instead of sidewalk if he isn't relaxed, because you can still block. And yeah, and the low sweep launcher, it requires clean hit. By the way, both of these are obviously launch punishable. Let me show you. Let's say this one. Yeah, as I said, find the move that hits. The thing about this move... Sorry. Oh my god. Okay. Thing about this, some while staying launchers will whiff. Like Claudio has a decent one. But like something because you use down 4-2, or like some characters will whiff. So again, if a character has a hop kick, better. Okay. So let's see what we can do else. So these were the launchers. Now, what if an Eddy is playing safer? Like he's not doing the moves that, like, you know, launch and everything. But Eddies will go for a launch if they're in low health, because they're not gonna pester you and take the risk of pokes. Hold on. That's not a good tool, by the way. That's launch punish. That's pretty stable. Okay. So let's say he's in this position. He has these moves now. The mid here will be... What? Okay, sorry. Relax 1-3. So you're like, this is such an annoying low because it's so plus. What do I do? But as you can see, this is obviously once again weak to sidewalk left. I would say go for yeah. But yeah, if you do get hit by it, kindly respect it, because it is pretty plus, and he can like go into handstand or relax again to get a whiff from you and just launch you again. An example would be like this. Okay, you get the point. I'm not gonna recover that again. Okay. But what if you block this? Once again, if he stays in relax, just pick up. But if what he can do this, what if he does this? What do I do now? Once again, this is all about the character, like Jin, Claudio. These can just punish this. See, like he cannot block there, by the way. I know it says like block and everything, but if he goes handstand, you know the deal. If he goes handstand, there's nothing he has. See that? You can easily get him this. So let's say he does this. Let's say he does this. You see that? So this is like a general setup online that it has. There you go. as I said, that's why I recorded the handstand section first, so you guys know what to do if he goes into that. Once again, there's nothing threatening about Eddy and handstand. Just sidewalk him. For those who do this, are just waiting patiently to eat a launch. But unlike handstand, relax in technique got buffed due to this. Relax 4. So let's see he does this. So as we discussed, right, like you can just step all those launchers. But what if he does this? You can jump, can step. So what do you do about this? Okay, hold on. You can't even down jab. See? So once again, if he has these options, once again on hit, this is uninterruptible, as you can see. And but it is minus on block, by the way. Paul can actually punish this with down 1-2. So yeah, this is very punishable. The pushback or whatever this recovery is, kind of makes it. Yeah, as you can see. But what you can do is, come on, Eddy, do a backsway. But yeah, you have to be kind of perfectly in your read, and your backsway should not be very minus. Let it be moves like -12 or something, because then Eddy can't really punish you that hard for it. So yeah, I guess that will be it for the relax, I think. Let me see if I'm missing something. Oh yeah, relax 2, 1+2, 1+2. This is something that Eddies will use at wall. Come on. As you can see, because it gives him wall spread, right? But once again, this is weak to sidewalk left. So yeah, it's just about guessing, guys. Like, see, like if your opponent is just like wanting plus frames, just sidewalk left, because he cannot do anything up to that. But if your opponent's like smart, like doing this kind of shit, just be patient, because it's just like very minus on block, on unpunishable. You can just go in with your like pressure move, and he can do nothing about it. So yeah, that's it, guys. I guess if you still have any queries, like, oh, how do I deal with that, how do you deal with this, please leave it in the comments. Yeah, that will be it, guys. I'll be making more of these guides, of course. Leave requests or whatever. Before I do leave, there's one thing I wanted to record. This is a gimmick, not many Eddies will do this, but some Eddies do like to do this, like, you know, like as I said, to respect sidestep 4, so they do this kind of shit. And this is like really like hard to punish. See? And it knocks down, which is like even annoying. So what you do about this is jump. Simple. Because even if he does down 4-2 after that, but if you do block it. Sorry. Yeah, but as you can see, it's kind of a gimmicky move. Very minus though, so you can just dash in and go for your punish. I've seen a lot of people get hit by it and not punish it, like blocking even. So yeah, that's something I wanted to clear out. But yeah, guys, I think that'll be it. As I said, just like for example, he does back 3-3, and so just follow him out. Yep, just find that move and you're good to go. And so I've given you pretty much the idea on how to approach and fight and Eddy. One thing I would like to tell you, that Eddy cannot sidestep. So moves that are like, you know, while running 1+2, Noctis, like Kazumi, like these characters really like Eddy has a hard time against, because like if you keep pressing him like this, the only tool he has is back 1+2, which is like, let me Jesus Christ. Let's say he does this. This is safe, by the way. Do not try to punish this. But what you can do is just sidewalk right. Let me show you. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sidewalk left. Like you punish him, you're punishing him, and like he decides to do a panic move. Yeah. But this is something Eddies will like not do. It's like super bad on whiff. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that will be it, guys. Please leave it in the comments any character you want. I hope this video kind of helps you, like how to approach the matchup and kick this dancing son of a... I can't see the B word. But yeah, thanks for watching and have a good day, everyone. Keep playing Tekken. It's an amazing game.